Welcome back, guys, to Metroid Other M, where with the main game complete and the situation on the bottle ship resolved, we've returned for a memento and a little bit of post-game item cleanup.
So I've got to get all the items before doing that, whatever that is. It's actually locked me off from there now. Oh, they're not! They're enemies! They were never thingy, they were enemies! Oh man, they hurt as well. And there's a charge time on them. I'm trying to sense move it instead of just dodging normally. Oh, I don't like this at all. Had to keep dodging every time isn't on my thing. Ah! It's gonna heal. So it heals if you don't get there in time. That's interesting. Let's kick my ass. He hit me again somehow. That's how you get rid of one of them then. Well, that's interesting. So each fight is kind of like its weird little own mini-boss encounter in some weird ways. There's an item at the center of the room. Actually, it gives you whole new areas to explore. How did I not kill you in one shot? Right. So at the very top there, maybe? Let's say they're around the corners. It's got its own sections of the map too.
Sequence complete. Process.
And an elevator that leads somewhere else. So there's an item I can get there that doesn't require the elevator to get there. Dodged. So by the look of it, I guess if I start pressing left here... Oh, they're gonna hit me no matter what. Okay. That's my goal. That should... I thought that was 4. Realizing I could just run around it.
Sequence complete. Process.
Where does this lead then? That's what I'm wondering. At least I don't have to jump rope 100 times in this post game? Yeah. Main sector, Sector 0. So I've just come to the Sector 0 entrance. But Sector 0 is closed and there's no items that way, but there are back that way. So I could go this way to get to the main sector, I guess, but then I'd have to fight another insector. They get their own music and everything. That's kind of the cool thing, to be honest. Oh, what? He just intercepted my jump and slammed me down on the ground? What a dick. This guy's not letting me get any distance. Let me shoot you instead of dodging, sir. Ooh. Right. It's even got an interesting take on the post-game experience for Metroid 2. The thing's gone. They've been cleaning him up.
Process successful.
Alright, let's head through the area and then start clearing out things from other directions. Whee! Every time we open one of them, it's weird that it was monsters all along though. To be honest, that's quite an inspired touch. They tried really hard with some of their stuff in this game. Actually kind of slightly feel bad for how much anti-everything it got now. Because I've heard for years that this game is terrible. It's not terrible. It's objectively not terrible. It's just different. You don't go say to like another human being, you're different, so you're terrible. Oh, you do if you're, you know, a git. Hope so many go upwards. I think it's one of those games that everyone just says it is and then you hear about it. Until you play it or see it yourself, you can't really judge. You might have like the "it's not my Metroid" crowd, I don't know. Alright, let's start clearing here. Shake my Samus. Why does everyone like to call? Why does Ollie like to call everyone a git? Well, it's better than me just straight swearing, isn't it? I mean, logic. You can never trust the internet. Wait, there's 2 items in this room? How is there 2 items in this room? It's fun just being able to nuke things sense, that's what I want to. So there's one actually on the other side of the tube. I thought there might have been, and I only went for the one that was on the dot because I thought when you defeat an enemy, it shows you where the items are. It was a fun experience. Still is being fun. I mean, it's story-wise as well. Let's face it. When people talk about like hammy stories and stuff like that, or stories that don't make any sense, I play Phoenix Wright. That's cheese galore. It's cheese supreme. So this time still a left. I don't even know why I'm going up here. For some reason I just went, oh, we'll go up there. No, it's not up there. It's to the left. Imagine if others had authorized the power bombs earlier with these walls being enemies. We'd have been in for fun times, wouldn't we? There it is. And the fact that they're also the enemies that you saw at the end of the game. If you chose to engage rather than shoot. And B, which I started looking for a different scenario after I died. Oh, come on, mate. I flawless victory you. Oh wait, he just recharged? Can I just go for the door? No. I sense move that. What? Now let me throw this up your stomach and let you feed. Another energy part? Right, that's another energy tank on the list. Alright, so now further along the tube. Also, with the way it's set up the post-game, it kind of has its priorities in order. Because usually if players that want 100%, especially if they want 100% on their first playthrough, would of course be doing this massive segment breaking up the story. Metroid Other M really wanted to tell you a story. So it's halfway along this tube, is it? What's that there? Well, look at it then, it seems to be on the same level, so if I spark back towards, after I reach the top of the ramp. Yep. I can only get with a bomb. There's a missile tank. Well, this is by, in a weird sense, the team that are competing with Prime. Plus Team Ninja, of course. They also had, I think, they had their own team, like a separate team working on the cutscenes. I was kind of like, I can probably kill that guy. I can probably shoot through his shield now, but do I need to? That's the real question. An interesting thing to think of is that Melissa Bergman could have not been straight evil after giving. She looked like she might have tried to give up at the end after all, before she was attacked after all. They might have actually had a nice resolution. It's unlikely, but... I'm gonna make it through this room, okay. She doesn't have the same directives that Mother Brain actually has programmed into her. Which was part of the problem with Mother Brain going all nutso. Wasn't originally evil, became it over time. I assume that Ridley was the, always the main commander. I just knocked him off. Is he dead? He does seem dead, doesn't he? I can now kill all the enemies in the test tubes. For no other reason than not liking floating enemies next to me in test tubes. But that also opens up an item. Because, you know, it kind of made sense, to be fair. They never start off evil, then they get evil over time, yeah, I guess. So this is below me. Telluric. Okay, I can get in there. Firebomb. Destroys all humans. Somehow does not get rid of snow. Somehow, snow fine. Snow completely fine. Right, so keep going on this way. You only gain so much height from one of them. Can't use them to wall jump. This is not standard snow, Wallace. This is Mother Snow. Well, the game killed me a fair few times as well. Was not expecting that. Again, can't say I understand the harsh criticism. It's weird. Haha! Suck it! Alright, a fair few items this way. We see that general at the end as well. That general at the end was... That was pretty much like the evil faction of Federation, isn't it? Like, bang on, that's what that guy was about. Right, another missile tank is ours. Don't really want to fall too much here. There it is. Another energy part. Next, if we continue that loop round, then we can get to that bit there and then take the lift. I walked right past an item? Oh, you're kidding me, I did as well. I'll make the elevator take me again. His name was General Dictatorson. Ah, yes, that guy. Ridley battle was interesting. Well, actually, most of the boss battles were probably some of the better boss battles we've seen in the series. To be perfectly honest. It's another one people probably want to say out loud. But then Team Ninja are always going to kind of do that. I mean, they've been around for a long time for a very obvious reason. They were never going to be that bad. Do not... Okay. I can't even repeat and talk to chat now because then some poor person watching might do that. So that'll have to be Twitch only. What like kind of Metacritic score did this game get? Because it's probably lower than it deserves. I would love a cup of tea, thank you. Are you sorted for your session? It's my post-game clear up. Alright, off we go. Don't cheer that message. Am I not jumping high enough now because of how I'm... Don't want me just screw jumping up there. So it's not really the same space jump or screw attack that it has been before. We'll put it that way. Not quite the same thing. 79%, 4 out of 5, and 8.5 out of 10. Oh, that's probably a fairly good score for it, to be honest. I mean, let's face it, it always looks more harsh when you put it in terms of percentages. Come on, press it, Samus. Is it going fast now because there's no enemies? Am I being lulled into a false sense of security here? I need my 100% clear, so let's go get it. Should be a little bit further along. The auto aim actually works on this game as well, to be honest. It's my friendly neighborhood bug man. It's a Ridley clone, is it? Let's finish that. Let me through. I fought it fair and square. So it actually gates off a fair amount of the energy tanks behind the post game. It's almost at a point in time where you'd think you wouldn't need to collect them anymore. Interesting. Sector 2 is 100%. 68% total. That went fairly fast.
This elevator is bound for the main sector.
Not the main sector, it's a main sector. There's an item there, isn't there? Where was that? It's like on the door. That's weird. Should we go to sector 3? Thank you, honey.
This elevator is bound for sector 3.
I might do after I've done.
Sure, I can help you.
The problem is they're way too crunchy in front of a microphone, honey. Ah! Oh. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Right first then. Into this room where the thing was on the wall. Right, now there's a goodie over there. Nice noise for you to make then, game. Ah, this guy, okay. Let's say, where did I blow a hole in that? I don't know him. Hey, your mouth. It's always a creaky door. Oh god, they're starting to know Becca and her farting ways too well. That noise, that animal noise, the call that kind of sounds like a Metroid itself.
Sequence complete. Process.
Now, question. The gravity suit doesn't seem to protect. So that's a shame. The thing is, we know that whatever we're looking for is like either around the side or around something like here. I know it's underneath me. This one's a little bit more. Do I have to get in the lava? I bet fails again by not making the gravity suit protect on lava. Haha, they call this a Metroid game 0 out of 10. So I went to a dark place there. Oh, you actually sink in as well? So the question comes to how to get up there. How to get the item. If it's just simply fall down a hole there, then that was silly. Blow the world up. I mean, you can see a tube, which makes you hint that it might be from a previous room you get there, actually. Oh, you're kidding me. That's a super simple. You can't see it from that point of the thing, but you can. Thank you for Ruffle for that. That was devious. That was devious. Oh, this is overcomplicating things. Not me. Now loading. Now I was trying to load the previous place because I fell a bit. Now I was trying to load the top bit again because I went up again. God damn it. It was that easy. Ah! There was a thing in here after all! I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. That's why the grapple beam was there. Oh, it's getting in my way now. You have to die. Ah! I got me here now. Now we don't know where I am. Alright, let's keep on going. Thanks for the cheers today as well, guys. I wasn't expecting to get to like the game ending moment. That's for sure. Definitely was not expecting that. I didn't even have to fight a gigantic brain monster. I do like heirachy. Oh, that my laser going all the way up there? Right, so there's an item further back. Which is not through there. Oh, that's further on. I'm reading map bad. Is that one there? I don't do that. If you fall here, do you get a game over, do you reckon? Well, there's actually a place to go to, so there might be actually a place to get back up from there. Oh, joy. It's trying. Doo-doo-doo-doo. That's what this bit's about. Right, is this one? It looks like it's in the next section rather than this section. He says, not knowing if that's true. But we got a big concentration of items coming up. Only got 54% of this sector's items, interestingly. Did we really not get much on the first go through? Bit worried about what I have to face. Whoa! Later on in the game. Once I've got this memento. Bit worried about that, to be honest. Do I need help? You're bored now. You can watch me do the post game.
What are you posting?
Game.
To who?
To you.
I don't want it.
Oh, why not?
I'm going to leave it at the post office and it'll be uncollected mail.
Aren't you a bad person?
Yeah. Hello, hello.
29 items left, is there?
Is this the post game?
Yes, it's similar to the original game. But it's mainly just the item clear up. And there might be something more.
Oh, you're turning into Tasmanian devils.
Yeah, that's what's happening, yeah. I must admit to wondering.
I don't believe you.
You don't believe that I wondered?
No.
Right, so there's an item in here. Somewhere. At the end of this tunnel. Oh, it's there! You just can't see it. What? I don't know, maybe his suit works like the TARDIS or something.
Does that mean she's secretly fat? No one knows because it's like bigger on the inside.
She's gargantuan. Which is only really displayed in this game against other female characters. The other male characters are ridiculously big.
Phew. Let me tell you that Blade Ratchet and Clank is very
Blade Ratchet and Clank, yeah, you're PhD in this, yeah? So what are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
I'm gonna help you.
Not Lucas aid, bad as aid. That's where the item was. What are you doing to my bolt spot, you? Yes, fairies. I know there's an item here. How do you want me to achieve said item? By zapping you?
Jump in the lava, it's the only way. That's it. Now in the lava. Yep, that's it. Come on, a little bit more.
There. Destroys all biological things, remember? It worked! It wasn't even biological. The fairies lived, however. See, Beck agrees with me jump in the lava. I did jump in the lava a fair few times. Bad times were had. What has our cat done now that makes her an idiot?
She had a mouthful of biscuits and did like a 360 spraying biscuit bits.
360 no-scope biscuits, yeah?
Yeah, she was like going, I'm not eating biscuits. I don't know why she feels guilt about biscuits, but
What, if anything, did I melt this time? There's no handy fairies to tell me where it is.
it's in that hole.
God, you're good! Why don't I have you with me all the time, Becca?
Yeah, right?
You're the best.
It's because I'd get really bored.
It's because you get really bored. I love you too, honey. Right, looks like I have to go the top route now. Maybe I could go get that one and then come back for that? Yeah. Now this isn't acid. Becca instantly spotted the hole that I couldn't see. Becca, you got to cheer. Becca is the best cheer.
Cat ran away, I'm gonna brush you instead.
I don't need brushy. Now where am I? I went backwards? What?
You need to help feed you bacon crisps.
No, I don't need to help feed me bacon crisps. Help me, post-game YouTube guys.
That frog was trying to hug you.
Frog? I do not think is frog. Oh, this is hairless Becca, stop brushing him.
I can brush his nipple with so good on hair strand.
Why would you even say that? Hey, look, it's this item. Oh, we couldn't reach earlier, but now we can quite easily. Wait, is it way further down here?
Ah,
I did not want to come here. Fine, his life ended now. What happened then?
I'm gonna roll in front of you.
It's my super menacing roll attack. So I could have got there from a completely different hallway and I never even noticed. Well done, Sam. It's another item you definitely could have gotten way earlier in the game. Don't sell my remaining hair.
It's super limited edition.
It's super limited. Screw you, honey. Just, no. You're evil.
When you go to the hairdressers. You should get them to preserve the kind of small pieces they managed to get.
I'm having a bath! I'm having another bath! I want the lot.
I sort of cut it with some of your other hairs, then people might not notice.
I like how the screw attack does seem to one-shot them, however.
Then people can clone you.
People can clone me. I had enough with clones during this game.